Hey guys, what's going on? It's Todd Taylor here. Part of the event taught me that we really need to start sharing stuff between each other more often. So I wanted to show you guys a way that I've been getting better leads for my loan officers that I'm working with. I have always done the improvement layers that's shown in the training, but what I found is that started to get really expensive, and the quality wasn't really being affected. When I first started running this, I used a single pixel for all my clients. And what happened was is that pixel got poisoned. So what was happening is that as the leads were coming through, they were all picking poor and poor and poor and poor and poor. So that event actually turned into Facebook thinking I just wanted poor leads, and it didn't matter what I did, it wouldn't get fixed. So how I fixed that is I actually created a custom event. And a custom event that's gone over in the training, and you can see how to do that. But basically what I've done is on my mortgage funnel, I have my home buyer quiz, and then I have two thank you pages. Now these are identical, right? So I have my good leads thank you page and my poor leads thank you page. And I'll show you the way that this works. So the home buyer quiz is exactly the same. So if I open that up and edit it, I'll show you what that looks like, how the pixel looks, right? Because it's the same exact form that Jason shows us. So if I go to my tracking code, you can see I've got my pixel in here, and then I just have view content, right? Exactly like how the training shows. Now if I go to my good leads page, what this shows me is it's the exact same on the tracking code, right? I changed the copy a little bit, but if I go to my tracking code, you see that I have the lead event, like the training shows, but I also have this thing in here called good lead. Now this is something that I just came up with that is a custom event for the pixel. And what Facebook uses this to segment out people that pick good credit score versus people that pick poor credit score, right? So let me show you the poor leads thank you page. So this looks exactly the same, it's identical, but if I go to my tracking code, that good lead event is not there, okay? And how I do this is, let me show you Wufoo. And I'll pull that up real quick. And if I go to, let's say, this one, for example, this quiz is identical, right? There's nothing different here. But if I go back and show you my form rules, so if you go to Edit and Add Rules, and switch over to Form Rules here, what I did is if the lead, if they pick credit is poor or they pick credit as unsure, what I do is I redirect to thanks-p. This thanks-p is my poor lead page, right? So what this is doing is anytime somebody picks anything other than poor or unsure, they go to this good leads page, right? If they say that their credit is poor or they're unsure what it is, it sends them to the poor lead page, right? What that does is that keeps all the garbage off of my good lead event, okay? So the way that we set that event up in Facebook is, well, first you have to set up your funnel with these two duplicate pages, and then you segment out the events, right? So on my good leads form here, we actually don't have to do anything to set this up. You just need to go into your tracking code, paste your pixel in, and take this line out, and you can change this to whatever you want, and we can call this, we can say it's good lead demo, right? And then you save it. Now what happens is you actually have to go and visit this page in a browser to get this event to fire, and Facebook will pick this up in like 30 minutes or so, right? So give it 30 minutes after you do this. Once that's done, and it's kind of propagated through Facebook, what you can do is go to your, you have to go to, let's see, I've got same tab open. From your ads manager, you go over to pixels here, okay, and that'll take you to this page, and you'll come up to data sources first. Pick your pixel from this drop-down menu and go to custom conversions. Now you can already see I've got one here, right? Your screen should be blank, and you just say create custom conversion, and the screen will populate. Again, make sure you got the right pixel picked, and then from your website event, you can either make it URL traffic or you can wait for these custom events to come through. So you can see I've got good lead here, right? This won't show up unless you have traffic to that event, okay? So make sure you visit that page and give it about 30 minutes for it to populate. But once I pick that, now this is my website event, it's good lead. I can give it a description, so I just call it good lead, and then you select your category. In this case, it's a lead, okay? Once you're done with that, you'll get this, okay? Now from here, when you set up your campaign, what you can do is, this is an ad set that I've got running when you go to edit, when you're setting this up, now I'm converting for, my conversion event is for good lead, okay? What I'm doing is I'm telling Facebook, get me people that say that their credit scores are good. And I don't have to add all that extra targeting in. The only targeting I have is just the base level stuff, right? And I'm excluding everything. So that's what I've been doing to improve the credit scores without actually having to pay Facebook for it. Hopefully this makes sense. If I missed a step or something's confusing, just comment on this or message me. I'll try to help you as best as I can. Okay? Thanks, guys.